YouTube people, what's going on? Hope everyone is doing well. I just wanted to share. Man, I hope this video comes out alright. I'm having technical issues. As usual, nothing new, but check this out. Crypto. This is for the folks who talk about crypto, who are even the new people, primarily for the new folks who are being exposed to cryptocurrency and would love to learn about crypto. I'm not an expert in crypto. I've just been used to being a human being for a while, and I see crypto as an opportunity to make some serious changes in the world. Right? I've learned a lot in the few years that I've been in crypto. It's powerful, it's effective, and it's useful. Right? Very important. Useful. So it's these things are twofold. As easy as it is to seize opportunities, seize chances, moments, right, to take advantage that present themselves to you so that you can excel. The flip side to that is there's a chance that things might not go your way. Right? So if things just so happen to not go your way in crypto, the part about it that I think is important for people to understand is you have to give yourself a chance to learn what is it, what steps, what happened that allowed you to experience loss. What steps did you take that forced you to experience some type of loss? And then, understand, come to a certain level of realization in that moment of reflection. Appreciate it, because in a sense, learning about what caused you to lose, in a sense, is valuable because it will help you, if you choose to listen and learn from the lesson, it will help you to not repeat those same steps, those same mistakes, those same errors, right? Many times in crypto, we in the community of cryptocurrency can't help ourselves. And what I mean by we can't help ourselves, we get caught in the moments of, the grips of fear of missing out. You don't want to, miss that train ride to the moon, or the train ride to success, or the rocket to the moon, because there's just been untold amount of incredible gains that have been made in cryptocurrency to date. And people want to know what that feels like, right? Whether it can be experienced again, we don't know, because you can't tell or predict what's going to happen. Even though many people have, and many people use their own tools and formulaic expressions to analyze things to make a certain level of, prediction on where the market is going to end up, bull run and 1,000x. These talks have been in discussion because that's what crypto has presented in less than 11 years. Crypto has helped people amass an untold amount of wealth. You're talking about in less than 10 years. They say that there are no other types of investments that exist in the, I would say in the last 100 years. They say that there's no type of financial investments that exist that have allowed people to amass the same gains that crypto has afforded people to amass in less than 10 years. If and what I'm trying to say is, imagine this. Imagine if you were fortunate enough to acquire Bitcoin at 0.03, no, not 0.03, a third of a penny, 0.003 cents. There was a time when it was that was the price of Bitcoin at one point. A third of a penny US. Today is upwards of $9,000 US. Even if it was $2,000 US. You've made incredible gains. And in a short period of time. They say that the real estate market has not provided that to anyone. They say that the equities by way of stocks has not, amassed those types of returns. They say bonds most certainly haven't amassed those types of returns. Whatever commodities, whatever you want to, think about that's in the world of investing has not been able to show or realize those types of gains in a short period of time as crypto has, right? The reason why I'm saying this is because I'm learning about the information, and I'm not presenting this information as financial advice. And I will, but the issue is the numbers don't lie. The numbers haven't lied. Imagine the opportunities that a person can gain that people have already amassed holding Bitcoin when it was $100, holding Bitcoin when it was 2,000 or whatever, and just enjoying that ride. If you're a hodler or if you're a maximalist. There are many strategies that's afforded in cryptocurrency. Many strategies. Unfortunately, right now, there's a small community in crypto. Because crypto is small by far, compared to, because this is something that they say only maybe 100 million. I don't know where individuals get these figures, but it's said that 100, possibly maybe 100 million people in the world are interacting with cryptocurrency. Where they get these figures, I don't know. But can you imagine 100 million people out of over 7 billion are interacting with crypto? So crypto is relatively small compared to, other markets, central banking systems, financial systems, governmental structures and all these, etc. Crypto in itself is already small. And then within the crypto space, you have subsets, even smaller groups of individuals who are interested in their own in specific aspects of crypto. One small group or aspect, I would say, is the DApp space, the decentralized application space. It's very, very small when you think about it. Crypto is already small for right now, but it's growing by the day. The Bitcoin network becomes stronger by the day. By the day. There are more nodes that are being added to the network, thereby securing the network, thereby increasing validation, verification. The list goes on. And that's with Bitcoin, the premier, the granddaddy or grandmama of crypto. And it's approaching 10 years. It's approaching 11 years. The white paper just had its 11-year anniversary. You have the DApp space, which is a subset of this cryptocurrency, small cryptocurrency market that has not reached $1 trillion market cap yet in totality. This market is comprised of at least 3,000 different coins right now. Many of them will not make it. Many of them have come and gone. Many of them, the majority of them, the people, the experts in crypto are saying will be scams. The head of XRP made an announcement that he believes and predicts that only 1% of crypto, 1% of the existing amount of crypto that we have that are being used, that are on the exchanges, will last in the future. 1% of 3,000, what's that, 30? 30. Now, you take the OGs, right now what are considered the OGs in crypto, and say the top 5. And within those top 5s, you have subsets. Like, for example, Ethereum is number 2 in the world right now. Within the Ethereum network, you have subsets. It introduced a smart contract to the world. Decentralized application is another invention that was introduced to the world. People who are in decentralized application space are looking for opportunities, naturally, rightfully so, to excel, to do well, to amass gains, to make that money. But this is the clunky stage. This is the part about it in crypto where everything is you're just going through so many trials and tribulations to get certain things right. And not just having a verified working smart contract, but also allowing the community to join, to become, to complement these working smart contracts, to then allow mass adoption to take place, to become attached to this working community that's attached to this working smart contract. These things will take time to develop over the long haul. But the part about it that I find that I've been missing, because, hindsight, you always wish, those of us, for something like Ethereum, for example. On Etherscan, if you look, Ethereum, when its initial coin was offered in its ICO stage, Ethereum was 33 cents at the ICO price. Today, Ethereum is over $180. At its height, it reached about $1,400. Ethereum, just if a person just had the foresight and took the chance to purchase Ethereum and held it, those gains are something that you can't easily find in any other market except crypto. So you see one strategy that has worked for people. Now you have dApps. Very few dApps are representing themselves in a way where they are solid, they are reputable, they're not trying to scam people, they're not attempting to grab your money, they're not lying to the people. They're creating use cases for themselves to address certain things, whether it's playing games to provide a certain level of entertainment, whether it's addressing other fundamental needs that will help a country interact with the crypto space. There's certain dApps that are providing useful, practical ways to interact with crypto where it becomes more meaningful. It's more than just holding Ethereum in your wallet. It's more than just holding BTC in your wallet and just looking at it just do whatever by itself. It's actually all about using certain techniques or methods to apply in your natural lives right now and for days to come. It's powerful stuff, right? People don't care about that though. Many people do not care about that. They just, it's a lotto. It's a game of, it's a lottery for many people. It's really playing the slot machines. They're mentally just caught in chasing money at all costs. Whether the projects stand on solid ground or not, if it's an opportunity where they can make a quick buck in 5 minutes, then they're going to take that chance. Because even in those 5 minutes, they could lose everything. And then they complain, and then or they move on to the next shady, sketchy opportunities, and the cycle continues. I can't stress enough why people have to really see where they stand, their place, because their place in the crypto market. Because in crypto, even though there are regulations that are being introduced into the space, crypto is allowing you, the viewer, you, the user, to be in charge of your own financial destiny. How are you going to protect yourself? How are you going to secure yourself financially, your financial well-being? How are you going to take care of your financial well-being if you continue to make rash decisions because you're so emotionally invested in the idea or in the fear of not missing out? How do you take care of your chance to also contribute to the cryptocurrency ecosystem if you continue to lose sight of the fact that crypto is giving you an extra chance to become empowered, to have a say? Right? You're able to make certain decisions on your own. We were programmed in the Western world. We were programmed to believe, many of us were programmed to believe that we had to trust, we have to have trust in custodians, people who we just willingly give our information to, give our monies to, give our wealth to take care of it, because we can't trust ourselves enough to do the same. So naturally, when an opportunity like this comes to become self-empowered or self-sovereign, that's frowned upon. Something that's as logical. This is, we're talking about extreme logic here, pure logic. We're frowning upon becoming self-sustaining, self-sovereign, or exercising self-sovereignty because we don't trust ourselves enough to be able to control our own economic, financial destiny. So we place our faith in these banking systems to where if you're traveling around the world and let's say, God forbid, you have a need because you spent whatever monies or currencies you had and you needed to access some money within your bank account in a different country, for example, outside of the United States, do you know that initially, right off the bat, you would not be able to retrieve your money the way you would think, as easy as it is with crypto? Because that money, which is supposed to be your money that you left in these custodians that we supposedly are supposed to trust, do not want to give you your money for whatever reasons. You can imagine the hurdles that you have to go through just to get what you believe is yours. So in essence, once you relinquish that money and you give it to a custodian, is it really yours anymore? If everyone decided today to go to the local bank and say that they want to withdraw everything. If 100 people walked in, it was a town, and then there was 100 people in this town, and they all put their monies in the bank, and all those 100 people wanted to relinquish all their monies, withdraw all their monies from the bank, it would not be able to happen because the banks do not have your monies. This is not what crypto brings to the world. This is not the same with crypto. With these banks, we need their permission to obtain our own monies. If we're in a different country, we would have to go through hurdles and obstacles, jump through hoops to acquire our own monies. Crypto eradicates that. That's one of the reasons why central banks are against it, because they can't get their cut. They are losing the power that they have over those who bank. Crypto is permissionless. It's borderless. You can be anywhere. You can send monies to your loved ones in different countries and not have to worry about insurmountable fees that third parties are charging you. Like, for example, Western Union charges all these fees, MoneyGram, all these third-party entities that just continue to violate and rape and draw every single cent out of you. And then you have to wait days, in many cases, for these monies to reach your loved ones. What about if they wanted to receive it now? What can help solve that problem and is solving that problem and has been solving that problem for the last 10 years is cryptocurrency, and specifically in this case, Bitcoin. And Ethereum is a close second, if you know what you're doing. These are opportunities that we can't lose sight of. And we can't pair ourselves with projects and cryptocurrency, supposedly cryptocurrency platforms that are not there for the long haul. They are not there to help humanity. They're not there to help you become wealthy. They're not there to help you become sovereign. We can't allow this to continue. That's just my opinion. You're going to do what you want. I'm going to do what I want. It is what it is. But the reality is what it is as well. The reality is what it is. Attaching yourself to something that's great and doing something or executing the plan to achieve that great goal is what I think is important. So that way you can move and you can represent what it is to work hard, what it is to be vigilant, what it is to attach yourself to something that's stronger than a vision, and realize that vision where it becomes a part of your everyday reality, and others will duplicate your actions and see, wow, look at what's taking place here. And little by little, mass adoption will take place. So that's why I don't promote every and any project, because there's a certain level of responsibility that I'm afforded. If I'm gonna get on this channel and talk about things, I have to be responsible for the message that I deliver, especially in something like crypto, which is it's small right now and it's fragile, and it's laden with all types of emotions and schemes and sketchiness, but it's also laden with opportunity if you exercise a certain level of patience. If you exercise a certain level of patience, history has shown this. You exercise a certain level of patience, you will be rewarded. And also ignore the noise. I have fun. I like to, do different things in crypto and stuff, and when I hear something that I don't particularly agree with, I'll voice my opinions and my views, but essentially it's not to really denigrate anyone or offend or insult or hurt. It's about just, if I was doing something crazy, I'd like for constructive criticism. That's all I'm offering. It's constructive criticism, because you have certain people in this space, especially in the DApp space, going back to the DApps, that have a quality about them. They have a skill. They can turn on a camera, jump on YouTube, and create content. That's a skill. That's an ability that many people, I say that all the time, that many people do not have. And with those skills, they've been able to amass a following that is completely entertained by their material. So what level of responsibility are you going to exercise if the material that you're delivering will ultimately hurt people, and have ultimately hurt people, have already hurt people in the past many times over? Wake up. Wake up. This is not about clout chasing like the young people say, right? It's not about looking for attention. It's about sharing information in a responsible way to enlighten people and to also help them understand minimizing risk is important. Minimizing risk by exercising a better judgment is important. That's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day wherever you are. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.